When I first saw this, I assumed it was a joke, but reading on I realised no, actually it wasn't a joke, it was true. This article, okay, it's from the Daily Mail. Well, they've changed their headline since it was first published last Friday. The headline today is, "Could your daughter be damaging her self-esteem by taking selfies?" The sad answer is yes. Last Friday, the headline was something like, "If I don't get 40 likes for my selfie, my self-esteem plummets. Truth about how social media affects every teenage girl that mothers need to know." It goes on to hear from whining, complaining, narcissistic teenagers who cry and get upset and throw tantrums if they don't get a certain amount of likes per day for their selfies. I just haven't got any sympathy for these wannabes who take loads of selfies and get upset when they don't get the result they want. Don't bother in the first place if you're going to get upset about it. I find it truly pathetic. I want to tell these narcissistic wannabes to go outside when it's raining, to go to the beach at night, light a fire and stare up at the stars, to go swimming in a lake, take a little bit of risk, go and talk to an old person about their life and what they've done. Go and volunteer at a homeless centre or something. Remember, you're on a rock hurtling through space at over 60,000 miles an hour. Stop caring about who likes your bloody selfies and get on with living life. So on the same day as that, last Friday, this article came out as well. Here's how World War III could start tomorrow. As in the past, it is perfectly possible that a third world war could start with a small event, or even by accident. One of the many Russian bomber planes now probing NATO's borders could collide with an RAF Typhoon, prompting an aerial skirmish the likes of which the world has not seen for decades. World War III could start by accident. How reassuring is that? Let me tell you now, when this starts, the last thing it would have been is by bloody accident. Our insane leaders may come out and tell you that World War III just happened to start by accident, but the West have been after this war for ages. You see, the West cannot be seen as the aggressor, otherwise they'll lose face. So I think they're going to stage something. Not sure what, and I'm not sure when, but it's coming, and it's coming soon. World War III could be just 30 seconds away as attacks on ISIS stepped up. We could be 30 seconds from the brink of World War III as international tensions over powder keg Syria threaten to ignite. As UN-led forces announced that they staged 24 attacks on Islamic State on Saturday, Russia claimed to have hit 55 IS targets, and President Vladimir Putin taunted the West for not getting results. But rebels on the ground claim Moscow's airstrikes, combined with ground attacks by forces loyal to Syrian despot Bashar al-Assad, have also targeted rebel groups not associated with ISIS, including US-trained fighters. So on Friday, World War III could start tomorrow, now we're 30 seconds away from it, and people are getting upset because they don't get enough likes for their bloody selfies. Get a grip, people. No wonder most of the population won't know what started World War III when it happens. They won't have a clue. They'll soon start asking questions about how and why it happened when their families are being killed. Stop caring about stuff that doesn't matter. Stop caring about not getting enough narcissistic likes for your stupid selfies. This culture we've got, this celebrity wannabe culture, is killing us. Literally. We could be at war in the next few days or weeks, and all you can care about is how pretty you look and how many pretend friends have liked your latest selfie when bombs are raining down on you. Let me tell you what's happening in Syria, because the X Factor watchers haven't got a bloody clue. The West are really pissed off with Russia because Russia are bombing the terrorists that are attacking Assad's government. Russia are attacking ISIS, who are attacking Assad's government. But Russia are also attacking the Free Syrian Army, which is attacking Assad. The Free Syria Army is basically Al-Qaeda. The same Al-Qaeda that we're told did 9/11 and also 7/7. But this is the kicker. America have been arming, funding and training Al-Qaeda in Syria to fight Assad. That's why they don't want Russia to bomb them. Because the West want to oust Assad, ISIS was created by the West as an excuse to go back into Syria after the UK Parliament voted no to bombing in Syria in 2013. And also when John Frankenstein Kerry said that Syria could stop the impending bombing by giving up its chemical weapons, which it agreed to do and Russia oversaw. This meant that America no longer had an excuse to bomb Syria at that time. Now, the West, including the UK and NATO, are trying their best to paint Russia as the bad guys for doing the work of the good guys, because they want Russia to stop bombing the terrorists they've spent billions on. There are no moderate terrorists in Syria. They're all evil jihadis. It's either Al-Qaeda or it's ISIS. Pick your poison. This is why Russia are bombing the lot, because they are all attacking Assad. If the West start World War III over Syria, believe me, the West will be to blame. Our leaders have gone insane. They've become desperate. We are at a precipice. We are looking over the edge of World War III. Look at the bombing in Turkey at the weekend that killed 97 people. They say that they think ISIS carried out this bombing. So why the heck doesn't Turkey assist Russia in order to help Russia destroy ISIS, rather than making things difficult for Russia and making NATO call for ground troops to fight Russia, who are killing the people who killed 97 Turkish people in Turkey at the weekend? It's ridiculous. There's obviously more going on in the background. It's nothing to do with killing ISIS. It's the West who want Assad out. The whole situation doesn't make sense unless you look at it through the eyes of the Western leaders who get their instructions from the Rothschilds. The West want to start a war because they want to stop Russia killing Al-Qaeda in Syria. Okay? America, Britain, NATO want to stop Russia killing Al-Qaeda, the very same Al-Qaeda terrorists we're told carried out 9/11 and 7/7. The West are trying to stop Russia killing them because those are the terrorists that the West are funding. Do you realise how insane that is? The West are funding the very group of terrorists that carried out 9/11, so we're told, and 7/7, so we're told. I've said it a lot and I will continue to say it. Our leaders have gone insane. We cannot bomb Syria. If we do, literally World War III could start any day. And who wins then? This could escalate. NATO will certainly take the opportunity to go into Ukraine. So Russia will be fighting NATO in Ukraine. America will go over to Ukraine. America are in Syria. UK will be in Syria. China will get in. We could be looking at global thermonuclear war. And then who wins? Hey? Who wins? And we're doing it all on the back of Syria when Syria do not pose a national security risk to us in Britain at all. Not at all. Nothing. Absolutely nothing that Syria has done will affect us over here in the UK. The ISIS threat is being created by the West. The Western leaders are a damn sight more aggressive, a damn sight more dangerous than Bashar al-Assad could ever wish to be. Wake up, people. Literally, the planet's future is at stake. I'm not exaggerating. This is incredibly dangerous.